One of the best post-plant positions to basically convert any round is whenever you have your teammate hiding in a place like this Cypher, you can just wait for him to take any contact and basically get a free trade every single time. Now I'm waiting for Omen to reposition so that he could trade me, and after this smoke I know that Chamber will expect me to be under, so I move to the left side a little bit more. Even if Chamber peeks from the right side, Omen can still peek out and trade me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Happy and I'm an immortal high-level coach. In these series I help you improve your game sense and talk about how to get an advantage on every single fight that you take. If you're tired of being stuck in the same rank, I strongly suggest joining the premium tier of my group, which will be linked down in the description. Inside I talk about the purpose of every single role, how to learn a new skill, and most importantly, how to play your character. So if you're someone who's serious about improving in Valorant, I suggest you join. Let's get to the video. Our Sky makes an insane call, which leads us to this round.
I can buy you operator again, Waylay. I'll just play Spectre.
We're coming in from a rotate knowing they could have short already. It looks like they're going A. We take this fight. We TP out in case we miss. We see that our teammate is taking the fight, going for the refrag. We get it. Clove ults. I'm letting everybody know that Clove has ulted. We do not want to peek when Clove is ulting. I can take this fight because it's basically impossible for him to kill me as he's running down the stairs. If I miss, I can still run away. I'm letting my teammate know that I have an ultimate. Wait for me, wait. First I want to figure out where the enemy is by dashing like a sky bird, and then of course my teammate dies without waiting for me, even though I told him to wait. We ult the guy and now we're looking where he's hiding. I figure he's Dice, apparently he was Jen. Pulling my gun out 8 frames before the enemy actually dies, just to show who's the daddy. I talked about this execute for Waylay before. If you know that there's not a lot of enemies defending or you feel like they're backing off too much, in this case we got an early pick plus our Skydog isn't detecting anyone on site, I like to dash up Gen and push more aggressively. This gives us a super good timing to catch enemies off guard. We went for the fake A and our teammates got the plant on B, but then my teammate dies in short. So instead of running down into main, I tried to catch off the guard in case he is rotating from middle. Because my Killjoy is already in B main and B main is super strong post-plant position, I decide to go middle because there's no point in having 2 in B main. It's better to have a late flank mid. I do a nice little risky double jump to increase my timing even more and we get a free kill. The spike is planted in the very open, so I want to wait for the tap so I can stun him. Teammates are suggesting Waylay ult, but as a Waylay expert I know that a stun is just enough in this position. Waylay ult is such an amateur thing to say. When I have a stun and it does the same thing. Basically in this clip, after the first trade, all I do is just flash and check the open spaces if I flashed anyone that I can punish. Our teammates didn't clear short, that's why I didn't go in first, and Reina just died for free because of that. And just like I said, after that I just flash in the open areas and I check if anyone is blind. I heard one guy in the CD smoke, so it's very likely that he's gonna be hiding in one of the corners. Smokes have been up for a while, so I get suspicious that somebody could be hiding in the smokes. And there's basically no other way to use my flash than to check if the guy was actually hiding inside the smoke. This way I can catch him off unexpectedly. Everyone's like a rat. They're like, ooh, a vandal. Or like Chamber, ooh, he's gonna pick me from the right side. Or like Omen, oh my god, he knows that I'm here. How does he know that I'm here? He really knows that I'm here. You know that he knows that you're here. Waiting for a dart because that's what most Silvers do, and I end up hitting a shock dart. Going for the flash because, once again, trying to catch someone off guard in an open space. I like to go C whenever I'm ulting because it's the least likely chance that someone's gonna actually flank me while I'm still in the ult. Because I don't hear Chamber running away, but I do hear the TP, I'm checking the right side just to see if he's hiding behind the box. He was on top of the box. Brilliant. It's always good to spam the smoke before you die for some extra kills sometimes. And when I respawn, I see that the trip was broken in A main. So I take the orb and wait for him. There's no reason for me to chill inside when we have 4 other people and we're up numbers. I know that the guy is probably not gonna expect me to chill here and he's gonna have to break the trip, so I just play with the Cypher trip. Whenever I have Phoenix ultimate, I like to play safe, absolutely not on site where my ult would just be wasted or I wouldn't be able to use it at all. So instead, I like to just play back, spam, look for some safe kills. We also buy an operator because we're rich. After seeing the Raze Urumba, I know that enemies will pick very confidently and we actually end up picking up the Raze. Enemies have spotted an operator on a site, which is very likely going to be an indicator that the enemies will actually rotate to B. That's why I'm rotating slowly, but with both of my guns. I go for the ult once again off of the site and I end up picking one of the enemies. Right before ulting, I also saw on my minimap that Skye has already pushed out. That's why I called to my teammates that she should be somewhere around pillar. Skye side, pillar. My Sage sees nothing on front side, which means that there's only one position for Skye to hide in. She survives my spraying and also an Odin, but eventually we end up picking her off. I have no idea why I'm not going with my team, but because I'm alone, I don't want to make pressure first. That's why I wait for anyone to be pushing in, and then I time this nice flash in case anybody pushes in. And remember the rule with any flash character, first we want to take control of the smoke, and then we want to flash into an open area to see if anyone can be punished. Yo, somebody commented, why did Yorin get nerfed and Phoenix has 2 to 5 flashes? Funny because it's true, Phoenix could actually end up having 5 flashes if the cards are dealt right. I tried to go for a flank because I never once did I flank Chamber on B main, but he is still holding for some reason. So I do what I can, I expect enemies to be in an open area and we cook all of them up. It is actually winnable though. I know that Chamber was still in B main, so I tried to make my move fast. Just like all of the enemies who pushed into city, I expect someone to have all of this space in sands. That's why I get this free kill in there with my flash. And now usually I would have to clear the site with all of the off angles, but because I can hear the door open, it makes my job a little bit easier. Now there's only 2 angles I have to watch instead of like 5. Probably could have just stuck the spike because Skye actually ended up running away and reloading, but oh well, it is what it is.
Oh good. Oh good.
Stupid bitch. Nice. Stupid bitch! And now imagine their comms after losing a 1v5. The fact that he opened the door was the biggest mistake. Well, I mean, if I know that he's main, then it's not a mistake. But if I don't know that he's main... As you can see, after that play, we ended up not losing a single round. I molly off the ropes just so I could try to deal with main because my teammates are not really holding anything. We go for the flash and we hear that the last guy is zipline. So I wall him off, I tell everyone and I go pick up the orb because when I get the orb I'm gonna have ultimate. Wait, when he taps I ult. Bro, you're killing yourself right now. As always my teammates are throwing but I don't really even care anymore. My ult should be enough to win this post plant. And by post plant I mean that I'm gonna wait until he taps the spike on site so that I could use my ult to ensure that we get a solid 1v1 twice. I also don't run to not reveal my position. Phoenix noob cheater, turn off all... What are you talking about? You're bottom, you're 1220! Why are you so stupid? You're stupid. It's 4 kills more than me, but he's a cheater and noob. And I'm not a cheater, I'm just a casual Phoenix player? That's kinda insulting. Thank you everyone for watching. Comment down your favorite clip and I'm gonna respond to every single comment. Also, if you're serious about improving in Valorant, you wanna get even better game sense, join the premium tier of my group, link in the description. See you guys tomorrow.